Hello and welcome. Hope you're doing okay. First off, thank you very much for the subscribers and the support you're giving me. It means a hell of a lot to me. So basically, following up from my Omnisphere video I did in 2017, it was, I'm going to start doing a new series on Omnisphere itself. And basically it's such a powerful synth, it's worth having its own playlist, so that's what we'll be doing. The first instance we'll be going over the browser feature, which is really important to get to grips with, if you like. And then we'll look at the things like sound match and sound lock and so on, and also I'll be demoing some of the stock sounds of Omnisphere. I've had Omnisphere about over 4 years now. It's by Spectrasonics. Eric Persing and his team developed this fantastic synth. Basically, when I first downloaded Omnisphere back in those days, it took me 2.5 days. Crazy. The actual library itself is over 60 gigabytes, I think, or somewhere in that figure. But that was the days before I had high-speed fibre broadband. So anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to go too deep on this one tonight because it's getting a bit late. And basically I've been at work all day, early morning, so I'm pretty tired at the moment. But just to give you an idea, so this is the main interface of Omnisphere at the moment. Okay, yeah, it looks quite scary at the moment, but we'll be going through it step by step. So there'll be something for everyone. Even I don't know all of Omnisphere. I mean, that'd just be crazy. I mean, you know, Omnisphere itself is fantastic for all kinds of genres of music, all the way from you know, EDM, electronic dance music, all the way through to the kind of stuff that I do, you know, the ambient side of things. Not only that, if you've got a huge library, you've also got fantastic third-party libraries to bolt onto Omnisphere as well. And just to show you my user directories, I've got these 3 unfinished libraries by Matt Bodler. Fantastic they are. And there's one auditory dartscapes. So basically we'll be going through various aspects of it. To begin with, the most important being would be the this part here, which is the actual browser. Okay, so we'll be looking at things like how you get round inside the browser. We'll be looking at the different how you can favourite different sounds as well. Because it's really important to get to grips with this, because the library is so big. You don't want to be spending hours and hours and hours and hours getting frustrated, and you know, it's always a good idea to actually have your favourite sounds that you go to. So just to give you a rough idea, if I was to go into pads, so I can find some, there we go, see over here. If I was just going to come out of the way for a second, bear with me. There we go. Right, so these ones here, these are starred as my favourites, which I'll go to. Okay, just to give you an idea. Then you can filter by different types and all sorts of things, mood even. So for example, if you wanted something ominous, in my case, then you can, you know, go into that. It depends on let's say, I'll just give you a rough idea. So let's say genre, mood. So let's say ominous. There we go. Let's go ominous. Let's see what we've got in here. Anything coming out? Yeah. So as you can see, I'm going up and down the list, and you can come across different pads and strings and all sorts of things like that. And then we'll be looking at obviously the file directories, as it says. Sound match is a fantastic feature as well. So we'll be going into this. So just to give you a quick idea. So let's say, for example, I've got bell pads, ambient, all bell signs, for example. Okay, so we get onto that one. Go across to sound match up here, match current selection. Over here you'll see there's a list of the sounds. So the higher these bars are, the more matching the sound is, for example. So we've got bell signs at the moment. One called Dream Frontiers and so on, and things like that. So you can pinpoint it down as well. But like I say, at the moment, we're just going to go through and step by step, we're going to go through and do different things with it. There's also we'll be looking at this thing here called the orb, which is brilliant. We'll be looking at the main function here with the layers. We'll be looking at things like the arpeggiator, which is fantastic as well. We'll be looking at obviously the multis, which you see me already explain and demo how we get audio out of Omnisphere and MIDI and how we can control this as well. We'll be looking at just a quick tour around of the live FX side of things. And you can actually use this live as well. I don't use this personally, but this is sort of like the live mode. This part here we're going to look at as well, which is called the stack mode, which is fantastic. So you can basically stack all different sounds within the keyboard range as well. So that's absolutely brilliant. We'll be also looking at how you automate various parameters within Omnisphere. Currently I'm working within FL Studio 20. So it's going to be slightly different when I start looking at showing you how it works in Studio 1.5. So that'd be another day. So yeah, so basically it's going to be broken down to little videos, and as we get more involved in it, I'll show you a little bit more. As I say, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know as well, basically, so it's going to be kind of a learning curve. Yeah, so get involved in really sort of intense stuff eventually. Generally speaking, as a final recap before I shoot off and going to get a bite to eat in a minute. It's a fantastic synth, well worth every penny, basically. Loads of functionality. There's a huge amount of sound design you can do with it as well. I tend to use the stock sounds. That's how I like to mix and match. I haven't done any sort of sound design stuff myself, but it's there as an option. Obviously we're going to learn about sort of MIDI and things as well, yeah, and also the great thing with Omnisphere, you can actually if you go into your let's come out of this for a minute, let's go to tributes. I'll show you all this at some point. There's this important thing called the sound lock. You can even actually drag your own audio into Omnisphere and manipulate it through various processes and things. There's all kinds of things, but like I say, Omnisphere itself is a fantastic synth. It's massive. I will say on a closing note also, it's well worth the effort to actually put the Omnisphere Steam folder into an external drive, simply because of ease of access and other things. You don't want to be putting this onto your main system. In my case, obviously, it's a PC. Yeah, I think that'll do for tonight, I think. But as I say, over the next few days and months and so on, I'll be adding new videos as well, relating to Omnisphere, and see how it goes from there. Really, we have lots of fun as well. As I say, I'm going to do this as a playlist, so it'll be dedicated to all things to do with Omnisphere. So that's about it for now. That's enough of me chatting as well. I'm pretty tired now. So as I say, on the final closing note, thanks ever so much for your support and your subscriptions. It means a hell of a lot for me. Also, thank you for my existing viewers and subscribers as well, and all your comments. Keep the comments coming in as well. As I've already mentioned before, I'm still learning this kind of stuff, and making tutorials and things and that. So as we go along, it'll be great fun. I'll be using sort of the video editor as well, Power Director 365, and we'll be putting a few graphics and things in there to make it a bit more interesting. And so we'll be having loads of fun. So that's it from me tonight, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. And bye for now.